I decided I wanted to give a bit of an update, and I might keep doing regular updates. I don't know. It just feels like a fun thing to do, especially since I've apparently gotten a bit over the fear of listening to the sound of my own voice since my last video. Which, if you did watch, thanks. That was a bit of a tough one to make. So, I've mostly been trying to market the book, which has been difficult considering I also have a full-time job, and I have decided I hate it. I really dislike the process. Even when it's like in a free setting, for some reason, I find marketing, it feels slimy. I think it's probably from years of being an internet person and having to look at ads. So, quite honestly, if 100,000 people could watch this video, and if you could each buy 2 copies of my book, that would solve all my problems, and I'd really appreciate it. So there's the link in the description, so cheers for that one. Speaking of book sales, they are... but I have gotten some really nice reviews, which has helped make me feel motivated. So, if you have bought a copy of my book and read it, a review is much appreciated. It's always helpful, and just knowing someone spent the time to read all of my work actually makes me feel a lot better. On my end, I am trying to keep myself as productive as possible, so this means I've been watching less YouTube, because I find YouTube takes up a lot of my attention. Not saying you shouldn't know, you should definitely watch more YouTube, specifically my YouTube, on repeat over and over again. As a side effect of this, I've been listening to a lot more stuff since I can kind of have more freed up attention as I'm listening to stuff. I'm currently making my way through the Skullduggery Pleasant audiobooks, just starting on book 4. I'm really enjoying them. They've got a really unique kind of magic system world in the world that I am enjoying quite a lot, and are really quite funny. And also, no spoilers, but the ending of book 3, when things kind of very much ramp up very suddenly, really took me off guard in a good way. Would highly recommend. I'm also listening to podcasts. My current podcasts of choice are Windagoons and Meat Canyon's Creepcast for all your spooky needs. And the Regulation podcast, which is just solidly good. Formerly the Face podcast. I'll probably have to censor myself there. It's got Gavin Free and Jeff from formerly of Rooster Teeth, and quite honestly, it's probably one of the only podcasts I still regularly listen to if I just need to listen to something. Not like it's like great background noise, mild, just like great solid levels entertaining. I would highly recommend. I've paused writing at the moment to continue trying to market Children of the Moon, or Cotton, as the cool kids are calling it. But I have plotted out a sequel, and have plotted out most of the sequel. I think I'm probably about 70% of the way through at the moment. As well as I got quite deep into a side high fantasy novel, which I won't go too much into until I've got a lot more of it kind of planned out. But I'm actually really quite enjoying it. It's very different than Children of the Moon. Very different, but I am thoroughly enjoying writing it. I'm still streaming regularly, mostly on my modded Minecraft server that you can join if you watch me on Twitch from channel points. We love having more people on the server, it's always fun. And I've currently also been playing through the Oblivion Remaster. Well, I've started playing through the Oblivion Remaster. I'm hoping to build a full bound armor and weapon character. I think that would be quite fun. I'd actually gotten 2 questions from people, so I thought I'd answer them here. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to whack them in the comments, or send them to me on the diddly-do. I can't remember what it's called now. Private message to me, that's the word. So the first question was, how did you come up with the idea for McNair, the McNair series of McNair Children of the Moon? So originally, the idea came to me when I was watching the show Being Human, and there's a certain plot point in Being Human that if you've read Children of the Moon, kind of has a certain plot point in common that I started pondering on. I won't go into too much for spoiler reasons, but it was from that I kind of had the initial idea, and then as I was writing it, a lot of it kind of just naturally evolved on its own. My wife says she can see a lot of me in some of the characters. I don't know if that's, and I'm not a psychologist, don't know if that's normal. It's like, just confess all my sins in a book. But yeah. And secondly, why does your book cost how much it costs? So if you haven't seen, it costs, I think in the oh god, I can't remember. It's like, I know in the US it's like it's about $10 for the physical copy and about $3.50 for the digital copy, and that's mostly because I tried to keep it as low as possible, whilst also making, so I was making about £1 per book, which is all I really do make. If it gets on, if you are going to buy it as well, please buy it on Amazon. Whilst I am very happy it's available on other platforms like Waterstones, I get significantly less money from them if you buy it from them. Don't get me wrong, buy it where you want to buy it, but if you want to support the author, please buy it from Amazon. Buy 12 copies from Amazon. I can't, just please. I'm kidding. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, feel free to message them to me. I will try to answer them. And finally, I need about 1,000 followers on TikTok to be able to unlock some of the account features, like adding internal links. So if you are on TikTok and would so kindly, I have, I'll put the link in the description below. And yeah, I'm also posting the excerpts to YouTube here. So if you subscribe, you'll get those. I'm going to do probably a good maybe 10 to 20 more extracts posting before continuing to just carry on posting random videos. But yeah, if you want to know more, subscribe for more. And yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye now.